Everyone, there's something you need to see in the barn. The game is afoot. Pappy Boyle was 93. Who would have suspected that his death stemmed from anything other than the cruel embrace of Father Time? To suggest as much might get someone labeled a crackpot, a kook, someone that's bored with their suspension.
Can you cut the Harriet the Spy wind up? It stinks in here.
What you're smelling, Terry, is duplicity and deceit.
I think it's actually Pappy's organs.
Sam, you're kind of messing with my flow right now. Point is, I was examining the body, and I found something. Classic ulceration and desquamation of the mouth. Telltale signs of poisoning. In other words,
what we have ourselves here is a good old-fashioned murder.
Oh, no.
Of a man who you all love dearly. I shouldn't have done the Knives Out accent.
We have to get Terry off this case.
What? Why?
Look, I thought he was a weirdo for having his year-long freak out, but I get it now. He has children. What happens to them if he gets hurt? I'll have to take care of them.
Or his wife, or other family, or his more mature friends, but interesting point. Why is this just hitting you now?
I don't know, I guess I just hadn't seen his kids in so long. He never takes them around the precinct for some reason. Because of all the guns in danger.
If you have concerns, maybe you should talk to Terry about it.
No, and you can't either. If he finds out we're worried about him, it'll get in his head and freak him out. He'll lose his edge and panic.
Yeah, that's why I've never tried to develop an edge. You can't lose what you don't have. No surprises.
What are you guys talking about?
International taxes and tariffs. Work.
So, what's the plan at the gym?
Well, I say we slow play it, you know? Do a little more setup, a little surveillance, wait a couple of months and see if they turn themselves in.
Listen, man, I know everybody's worried about me being psychologically ready for this, but I promise you I am. No matter what happens, no matter how many bullets are flying, I'm gonna be right there in the middle of everything. I got your back.
No, it's not even that, you know? It's just... Well, frankly, I'm not so sure that everyone at the gym is gonna buy you as a trainer. You've been sitting behind that desk for so long, you've gotten a little tubby, right? It's like love handle alert. Do you have a bone there somehow?
Jake, I promise, I'm good. Oops. I gotta put this stuffed giraffe between my two girls. They both like to snuggle against his head.
Oh.
Here comes Mr. Snuggles! Here comes Mr. Snuggles!
Rosa, this is how you live?
What were you expecting?
I don't know, rock walls, weapons everywhere, a waterfall for a door. I guess I was just picturing the Batcave.
Why do you need a vase full of lemons?
The room needed a pop of color.
Who are you?
All right, Bob, it's time to tell us where that file is.
And why would I do that?
Because we are your only chance of getting out of this. You have tons of evidence on Figgis, which means he's probably gonna kill you.
If you turn on him, we can get you into witness protection. You get a nice little house somewhere in Florida.
I think you'd love Florida, Bob. I've never actually been there, but Pitbull's videos make it seem muy caliente.
I know Figgis, and you're in far more danger than I. He's coming for you. I guarantee his soldiers find this place.
Not gonna happen. I rent it out under a shell corporation.
Yeah.
My mail goes to a P.O. box in Queens.
Yeah.
My neighbors think my name is Emily Goldfinch.
Oh, yeah.
People I work with all think my name is Rosa Diaz.
Yeah, wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Enough. I'm gonna get this punk to talk.
Oh, Bob. You are est in the B.
What is going on, Peralta? This has been a long day.
Well, IAB caught me returning some classified files, and I am now the prime suspect in the mole investigation, and Miller said I would be suspended in the morning. But more importantly, what does the J stand for? James? John? Jojo?
My middle name is more important to you than being suspended.
If it's Jojo, yes. Look, I came here because we have to figure this thing out. I mean, Miller is sure there's a mole in the precinct, and the only way to prove it's not me is to figure out who it is.
You said there wasn't a mole. You said you knew everything about these people.
Well, it turns out I don't. I've learned some truly horrible things tonight. You were right, and I was wrong.
Goodness. Boyle is sleeping with Gina?
What? How could you possibly know that?
You were right and I was wrong. You must have been shaken to your core to say that to me. Boyle is your most trusted friend, so he has to be involved. Your use of the word horrible leads me to believe that the matter was sexual in nature, given your obvious immaturity.
I've had sex.
And, of course, you would be most upset if Boyle were to have slept with someone you knew from your childhood. Thus, the solve, Gina and Charles.
That was amazing.
No signs of forced entry at the door, but the window was jimmied.
You don't have locks on your windows.
Way to blame the victim. Sorry I'm not rich like you, Miss 1%.
They cost $8. You have a fur bedspread. Why do you have so many Lycra bodysuits? And why do you need 8 full drawers of underwear?
Because I'm civilized. Less talky talk, more solvey solve.
We need an itemized list of everything that was stolen.
I already gave it to Captain Holt.
$160 in cash, 1 TV, one large painting of a naked lady on a lion, one set of Joseph Gordon-Levitt nesting dolls.
Wow. Homemade and irreplaceable.
One music box that plays She Works Hard for the Money when opened, one knockoff designer clutch.
Can't you just buy another knockoff?
No, I can't, silly Sue, because the label no longer makes the original, so the sweatshop no longer makes the knockoff.
Can you estimate the value of everything that was taken?
Emotionally, $700 million.
This might just be the fever talking, but this unedited footage of an Italian restaurant from 8 years ago might be the best movie I've ever seen. Also, how weird are forks?
Forks are very weird. I've always thought so.
Yeah. Did we take too much cold medicine?
Not by a long shot. Balthazar is a thirsty bitch.
Ah, I'll drink to that.
Wait, look.
Gargabargo. Oh, sorry. Can't talk. Need more medication. Garibaldi. He's eating snakes.
No, it's spaghetti.
It's always spaghetti.
I'm just saying, if that's spaghetti, it looks like snakes.
Charles!
We arrested the wrong guy.
What?
Morris Richmond didn't do it. We have to fix this right now.
I'll wait for you to not be naked.
This is really bad, Charles.
Jake, can you please spiral a little quieter? Nikolaj is still asleep, and if he hears two men arguing in the next room, he might think he's getting sold again.
Oh man, his backstory is so sad.
I know.
Look, I don't know how I screwed this up. I mean, maybe Holt got in my head with all of his squatting.
It was a powerful image.
I think I rushed this all so I could pass the evaluation. Bottom line, we arrested the wrong guy.
What about the pup tent and the manhole? And he was wearing Wheezies.
Maybe his friend gave them to him, just like he said. We have no physical evidence tying him to the stockroom. Plus, where are the rest of the sneakers?
Okay, so do we tell Captain Holt?
No. Then he'll fail me and I'll get suspended. We gotta solve this on our own. And I think I know how. I found a lead on the dark web.
Nice, the dark web. It's the only place you can buy quality bat meat.
Gross. Anyways, I posted a message looking for Wheezies and I got pointed to Ms. BK Sneaks. She put this pic up yesterday.
Ah, those are our stolen shoes, but who's Miss BK Sneaks?
Her name is Jenny McFadden. She moves her merch out of the back of a bodega on Willoughby.
Cool. All right, one problem. If we go to the bodega looking like detectives, we'll spook her.
Right, you are, Charles, my chum, but we won't look like detectives. I brought all my best sneakers. Get your fat, sweaty feet ready. We're gonna look flippity-dippity fly. Wait a minute. Why'd he just go in the kitchen? Do we have eyes in the kitchen?
There are eyes everywhere, man.
Ow, icky, ow. Look, he slipped the chef a piece of paper. I bet it's the address of his hideout. The chef knows where the hideout is.
His name is Richie Lignardi. We talk to him. We find Garibaldi.
We have to go right now.
Go where? What's on your face?
Huh? Oh, right. Yes, my disgusting deformity. Here. Majestic. Hey, what's up, girl? Better?
It's not worse.
All right, let's go through the squad one by one.
Rosa is very secretive. I don't know anything about her personal life. Charles has expensive tastes. Gina has said many times that she would sell us all out for 5 minutes with Blake Griffin.
Let's see. Terry wants to send his twins to private school, but on his salary, that's difficult. Plus, with twins, one of them's always evil. So, it's Cagney.
We know it's not baking powder. What is it?
We don't know yet, sir, but we are...
Sir, you shouldn't have to be below eye level, so I'm gonna hold you up.
Okay, you do look good in Amy's purple shirt. Anyways, it's Thanksgiving, so the emergency services lab is closed. They're gonna reopen them, but it'll be at least 5 hours till they can run detailed tests. Boyle, status report?
We're locked down with 42 civilians, divided into 4 factions. First, we have 12 perps locked up in holding.
Okay, we will call them the Dirty Dozen.
Oh, I love it. The second faction is the innocent people just had the bad luck of being here. Some witnesses, some mugging victims, a couple of food delivery guys.
Great, we'll refer to them as the normies.
Third faction is trouble. Your snitches, your suspects. A couple of gang members here to pick up their friends. Permission to give them a nickname, sir.
Permission granted.
The Naughty Boys.
Permission denied. We will refer to them exclusively as the Doinkmeisters.
Way better. The last faction is the worst. 6 lawyers.
Ugh, you know what? I'm just gonna call them the Vegetable Medley because that's the grossest thing I can think of.
So what's the plan?
Sir, I think we should separate the factions so we don't become outnumbered. We should start rationing the food now, and we should tell people that we're in for a long night because the substance is not baking powder.
Whoa, that's just gonna freak everyone out. We want people to be happy and calm. We should play them Sade.
Keeping the peace is important. I'm not there to read the situation, but, and I can't believe I'm actually saying this, I did leave Peralta in charge, so call me if you need anything.
Oh, sir, one other thing. Hitchcock got trapped out on the balcony.
Good. Sounds like we dodged a bullet there.
Yeah. All right, Bob. You want to play hardball? Good. Word on the street is you like jazz.
I don't just like jazz. I'm fond of it.
I don't understand the difference. Tell me where the file is right now, or I will ruin jazz for you forever.
I'd like to see you try.
Skibba scap gap boo ba rappin' jazz, jazzity jazz, Jews old jazz, jizz jang jingle jazz.
What are you gonna tell your kids, man? That their daddy's a crook?
I don't have any kids.
My whole thing was based on you having kids. Now all of this is gonna be hypothetical.
No tools, Diaz.
All right, mister. Here are 5 stories about my cousin Leanne and her alleged Lyme disease.
How's that gonna make me talk?
Not everything's about you, Bob. I just needed to vent. God, you're such a Leanne.
All right, listen up, buddy. You're gonna tell us where it is. And also what it is. We're a little unclear what we're after.
Sweet Bob, Bob and the mob, mob, Bob.
No swords.
So she's gonna look up at you with hypothetical tears in her hypothetical eyes and ask why all the other hypothetical daddies came in for career day. I can't.
So it's like, yeah, maybe you're tired all the time because you're sick, Leanne, or maybe you're depressed because you live in Reno.
Simple.
What just happened?
Somebody cut the power.
Time's up. Looks like Figures found you.
All right, a man has been poisoned, his will is missing, and there's only one person who stands to profit. Lyndon Boyle.
Lyndon's not a killer.
I mean, he did skip a Boyle family Zoom last summer.
Yeah, it's true. It's 7 hours out of your day. How hard is that to fit in?
Okay, let's set up an interrogation room. I want to make this guy as uncomfortable as possible. I thought we were going for uncomfortable. What's with the rocking chair?
It's a farm. All the chairs are rockers. But don't worry, I understeeped the tea.
Ugh, it's so weak. Why am I being treated like a criminal?
Okay, I stand corrected. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Tell us about your last contact with your father.
Happy? Well, I saw him at his birthday party.
And was there anything unusual about that night?
Nothing unusual at all. We ate a pig from snout to anus and then took turns giving each other head massages. I was tired, so I found Pappy, wished him a happy birthday. We hugged for 6 minutes. It was the last time I saw him alive.
Did you see those tears? No way he did it.
Are you serious? Anyone can fake cry. You just have to think of something sad. Like that episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when Leonardo was in a coma.
And that works?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Now, come on. Let's go poke some holes in Lyndon's story.
It was such a great party. Everyone had the best time. I mean, except for Lyndon.
Lyndon wasn't happy?
Yeah, it was strange. He was passing through the living room. I asked him if he wanted a little HJ, but he just ignored me. I mean, who doesn't want an HJ from their cousin?
Hold up, an HJ?
A head job, a massage. Wasn't that what everyone calls it?
You bet. Absolutely not.
Okay, so why was Lyndon angry?
I bet it was whatever Pappy said to him.
Wait, what Pappy said when?
When they were in Pappy's study, we heard raised voices, and then Lyndon said, "Good night," walked out of the room and closed the door behind him.
That's all he said? Good night? Gentlemen, I just solved this case.
Thank you. I just got hold of ESU. The lab tech is en route from his home in New Jersey. Sergeant, is there any way you can replace this large ball with a chair that is actually a chair?
I'm sorry, sir. That's all I've got. But it's good for your core.
Yes, my core. It's engaged.
I wouldn't take fitness tips from this shrimp.
Sir, you remember my brother-in-law, Zeke?
Yes, hello?
Hey, what happened to the game I was DVRing? I was recording it for later.
Well, the captain wanted to have the news on, so I stopped the recording. Well, the game was a blowout anyway. I mean, everyone died, sports are canceled.
You better hope that's true.
Good, he's gone. Now let's get serious and focus up. Just trying to get to the printer.
What? He's just beautiful minding it. Because he's a genius.
He's writing the word case over and over again. Oh, now he's spelling it with a K.
Is that not how you spell it? Again, I have a mouth, neck, and testicle melting fever.
Jake, enough is enough. You need to drop this stupid back burner cold case before you both die, or I will kill you.
Oh my God, I thought I was following her. Yeah, I should probably lie down. Here we go.
Case!
Okay, looks like they broke through this window, rifled through the drawers, and then noticed this adorbs photo of Tiny Holt with a tiny bow tie holding a tiny toy.
That was his first slide rule. He carried it with him all over preschool.
And then I learned to do trigonometric functions in my head like a big boy. Let's continue with the investigation.
Copy that. The alarm company said the break-in happened around 7:30. Most people are home at that time. Is there anyone who knew you'd be out?
The people who were with me at Wine Club. Oh my, I just remembered Carol Spitzheim's house was broken into several months ago, also during Wine Club.
Interesting. The odds of that happening coincidentally are vanishingly small.
I would say infinitesimally.
Yes, and I would say teenally weenally. We all know words. So, sounds like we should go undercover to the next Wine Club meeting and scope it out. You think you can get us in?
I think I can arrange that. There's one tonight.
Great. Final question. Is this little Raymond's macaroni art?
No, that's a macaroni infographic he made about educational spending during the Johnson administration.
Of course it is. I love it.
Thank you for this amazing year. Thank you for the food in front of us. And my family, which is my #1 priority. Much more than bones.
Just take the call, Barbara Corcoran.
This better be an emergency. There better be a gun to your head.
Charles, Gina, and I are in a hostage situation.
Oh, God. I shouldn't have said the gun thing. Terry regrets the way he answered the phone.
We're good ones. There are multiple gunmen. They've blocked all the exits. They've taken the security guards hostage, and we're looking for a place to hide. It's awesome.
Awesome?
Awesomely serious. I am not enjoying this, no matter how much it is 100% my favorite movie come to life.
The important thing is keep Gina safe. You have a civilian with you. I'm on the way.
Cool. Oh, also bring a pic of yourself in a towel coming out of the shower. Can't explain why. Okay, gotta go. Bye.
There's a serious situation going down they need my help with.
Did one of your detectives lose his head up his own butt?
You don't even have a job, Zeke. You know what? I'm not supposed to be bringing this up, but I'm bringing it up. I'm sick of hearing you got things brewing. You ask me, the only thing you got brewing is a pot of BS. Kids, I love you. Sharon, you are perfect. Zeke, get a job. Sniper, everybody down!
Whoa, 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 wrong guy, wrong guy!
Ah! Oh! Stay away from the window!
Captain, table!
Oh my God, what's going on? They tried to kill me. Oh, we have to get out of here, and we have to get out of here now.
It's cool. I have a panic room.
Yes! There's the Rosa I know. Summer's kissed my ass.
But it won't fit all of us.
Well, looks like Bob's the odd man out. Bye, Bob.
No, you have to take me with you. They'll kill me. Look, I'll talk. The file is in a safe deposit box. The keys are in my car and the lining of my trunk.
All right, fine. Take Bob with you into the panic room. Rosa and I'll find another way out.
I'm sure you will, son.
You called me son. No takebacks.
How will I know to open the door?
When you hear me knock the funky cold Medina.
I don't know what the funky cold Medina is. Even context clues have failed me.
You'll know it's me. Wait a minute. One time, I saw Rosa eating watermelon, but then when I asked her about it, she said she had never eaten that or any other kind of melon. Now that I say it out loud, it doesn't seem like much.
No, put it on the board.
Hey, check it out. Dog bra. Dog bra. Oh, I'm so tired. I can't keep my eyes open. Here, I need you to slap me.
I'm not gonna do that, Peralta.
Ow!
Oh! I thought perhaps the element of surprise would help.
It did.
Jake, come on in. Nikolaj, look who it is. Remember Jake Peralta?
From the stories.
Yeah, we talk about you at bedtime.
Look at my cement truck.
He loves trucks.
Cool, it's cool, buddy. Hey, listen, I know you're with your kid, but I checked the file and our perp's last known address is like 2 blocks from here.
Really? We gotta go take him down.
Yes, there's the Charles I know.
Tonight, Dave Smith goes down.
Tonight? No, Charles, we gotta go now. You saw this guy's rap sheet. He was arrested for attempted murder.
Tickling, attempted tickling.
Right, tickling. Look, Charles, this guy's a real duty head, all right? He tickled once, he may tickle again. He might be tickling as we speak. We could be dealing with a serial tickler.
I really want to go, Jake, but I'm here alone with Nikolaj. Genevieve doesn't get back for 3 hours.
So let's just take him with us. Now that's crazy. Or is it just crazy enough to work? Just crazy. Ah, man, it stinks you gotta watch him. It's really messing everything up. I mean, that came out wrong. I love that you have a son. It's not messing everything up. It's just messing up our ability to solve the case and have fun. Ah, you know what I mean. I'm a nice guy. I'm in the right. I'll just go myself. Bye, Nikolaj.
Nikolaj.
Yeah, whatever. See ya.
I don't always understand Peralta's texts. He says they're still waiting on the lab and it's all's good. All's with a Z. Then A box with a question mark inside, another box with a question mark, 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 and yet another box with a question mark, then a box with a question mark. What does that mean?
It means you don't have emojis on your phone.
The Oolong Slayer last struck 5 years ago. He left behind no DNA or fingerprints, but he did leave his calling card, a tea bag in his victim's mouth.
Yeah, how cool. I mean, awful is that?
Very cool. I mean awful. What's our strategy?
1, re-examine all of the task force's files. 2, check all B&Es against the Slayer's MO. And 3, think of something super cool to say when we arrest him. My leading contender, you're going to jail for oolong time.
Dick, that's really good.
Right?
Let's not overlook the fact that he turned his crime scenes into tea parties for dollies.
Which suggests pre-adolescent trauma, leading to a pattern of criminality that probably began as a juvenile. I'm taking an abnormal psych class, and everyone in it is obsessed with me.
You look into the B&Es, and I'll check out the juvie angle. Now, before we begin, in earnest, I'd like to propose a toast.
That's what globes are for.
A 25-year port seems appropriate.
I would have gone 10. I don't know what port is.
To catching a serial killer.
To catching a serial killer.
To Rihanna, because I love Rihanna.
Hey, I found popsicles. These should help cool us down. Oh, thanks, Jake. You're welcome, Nards.
Peralta, Balthazar has a sister. Meet Penelope.
Goo-hoo, yeah. Mumps on mumps.
Let's not dwell on it. We should get back to work.
Or we could fall asleep for 5 to 7 days and see how we feel.
I will not rest till justice is served. There's no time to waste. This case is urgent.
Oh, boy. All right, listen. The case may not be quite as urgent as once thought. I dug it up out of my desk so you'd have something to do on weekends because you seem so lonely.
You cited chatter from the streets that Garibaldi had resurfaced.
I did. But said chatter may have been fudged.
So you lied to me. Out of pity, you pitied me.
I wouldn't put it that way.
I would. I am offended. I am angry. I am very tired. So I'm gonna take a nap. But when I wake up, oh, you are in for it. How dare you?
How dare me? How dare you? I was just trying to help.
Wow, your help feels an awful lot like pity. So do me a favor and don't ever help me again.
Wow, well, you didn't seem to mind me helping you when I got you your job back at the 9-9.
I didn't ask you to do that.
You said we were out of peas, you pea hog.
I'm a pea hog.
You're the pea hog.
No, you.
You take it back. Double poke. The person who killed Pappy wasn't a person at all. It was Muffin. I checked her mouth, and Muffin had the same ulcers that Pappy had. Muffin ate the poison, and then Pappy drank her milk.
So Lyndon was innocent. Then the hair in the box must have been Muffin's. Did you get the DNA report back?
Exactly.
Wait, but I thought the report was going to take a week because of the lab tech's allergies.
But then they decided to use a subcontractor who was allergy-free, so let's just move on and talk about something else immediately.
3 uh-huhs? Clearly you're lying about something.
Why are you being a jerk to me?
Show me the report, Jake.
Okay, fine, but just look at the top result, because that's all that matters. The specimen hair was rodent in nature, and that's that.
Oh my God. I'm not a Boyle.
That sounds funky. Must be Jake. What's going on?
Ha ha! We fooled you, you fool! I was gonna do something cooler, but then I was just like, go with what you feel.
Who are these people?
Oh, well, this is my best friend, Charles, and this is my girlfriend, Amy. She's not really pregnant. We're taking things slow, but it's going really good.
Jake?
Right. They arrived about an hour ago.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to cut the power for Rosa Diaz in apartment 410.
410 is Emily Goldfinch.
Who?
Curly black hair, always smiling. A little chatty for my taste.
I have so many questions, but there's no time. Cut the power.
The sniper was Charles.
Bang.
And Rosa. And while you were cowering in the panic room, I went and got this file to make sure you weren't lying.
Well, what happened in here? It looks like there was a fight.
Oh, it was me.
I was done with this place the minute you all stepped foot in it.
Oops. Guess you should have taken our witness protection offer and gone to Florida, Bob.
We have more than enough evidence to take you and Figures down. You've been played, Bob. It was all a ruse. You don't work with Jake Peralta for 3 years without knowing what the funky cold Medina is.
Oh, hell yeah. Ask the guy why you so fly.
He said funky cold Medina. Funky cold Medina.
Zero rehearsal.